I wanted to try to find a heatless curls method that works for me and my medium length hair, so I tried a few methods I've seen online using only socks to find the best one. These are my results. The first method I tried was one I saw on TikTok that I hadn't seen before. I didn't see any special name for this method, they were just calling them sock curls, and it looked very simple and easy to do, so I had to try. This method requires you to literally put a sock in your mouth, and honestly I didn't like the feeling of sock in my teeth, but this is how we're keeping the sock in place. And it should be the toe part of the sock at the top and the ankle opening at the bottom so you can close it over the curl at the end. The point of this method is to wrap your hair around the sock kind of like a curling wand. So in 2 sections you'll wrap your hair around a sock on each side, and if you could wrap your hair as smoothly and as tightly as possible, that should give you better results. At the end, you grab the toe of the sock and bring it down to cover the ends of your hair and hold those in place together while you put your other hand in the ankle opening to grab it from the inside and then fold the sock over the whole curl. And that's it, then you just repeat on the other side.
Good morning. So both of these socks actually came out like in the early morning, but I got up to go to the bathroom and I just quickly put them back in. I think these socks were not tight enough for the amount of hair I have in there, so it's kind of like loose. But anyways, we'll see what we have going on here. We got some little baby curls. Obviously, if my hair was longer, the results would be like really nice, but I think it still looks really, really nice and like put together. Like my hair looks tidy and it's not like frizzy. It's not too frizzy or anything. And it's like really easy to do. It takes like 15 seconds to put one in, and my hair looks like put together. So actually I really like that technique, but it would look really nice with like super long hair. That's what I see online. I always see people with really long hair and it looks so beautiful, but this is what we're working with. I think it looks cute, so it's not bad.
Next, I retried one of the classic heatless curls methods where you normally use a rope tie or one of those heatless curling rods that you can buy, but I'm just using long socks here. So first, I brushed and oiled my hair, and then I put my socks that I tied together on top of my head and clipped one side so it doesn't move and tied that side together to keep it out of the way. So I decided to do the crisscross method over other methods because I find it a bit easier and it stays in place better for me. So you start with a small section in front and wrap it completely around the sock, then hold that in place while you grab another small section from the back and wrap it completely around the sock going the other way. So like a French braid, you'll start incorporating more hair into these 2 separate sections of hair. So again, from the front, take another small section, add it to the front section you're holding, and wrap it all together around the sock. Do the same in the back for the back section and keep going all the way down until you run out of hair to add. Once you get to the bottom, you just continue wrapping the 2 sections of hair in opposite directions around the sock until you reach the ends of your hair and tie it with a hair tie or a scrunchie. Then of course you must repeat on the other side.
Loosened up a bit. I guess we'll see what we're working with. It's not perfect. I definitely need to get better at the wrapping part. This one here is really curled. See, these upper ones got kind of loose, but I mean, I like how it looks, like looser wave. My only worry is that they're just gonna fall out like sooner. I'm gonna try adding a little bit of oil to the ends to just smooth it down. I keep thinking it would look nicer with like super long hair, and I pull apart some of the bigger clumps. It is what it is. They're shaking me out a little bit. It looks pretty good, I think.
Okay, so for the next method, I really wanted to try using socks as rollers. So once again, I'm starting by brushing my hair and adding hair oil. Then I started sectioning my hair and I decided to do 5 sections. So first I just split my hair down the middle, then I parted each side into 2 sections, so a top and a bottom. Afterwards, I'm gonna separate my bangs area to make the 5th section, and my hair clip jumped out of my hands. But anyways, here I take a sock and I bring it to the bottom of the section of hair and carefully just start rolling it all the way up, making sure all the hairs are nicely tucked in. At the top, I used the same method I used before of folding the sock over the curl to secure it. And then I did the same for all the other sections.
Good morning. This is what we're working with today. It stayed pretty intact. I feel like this one feels a bit, okay, yeah, it's quite loose. The rest of them are okay. I did sleep on my back like the whole night. I sleep more comfortably on my sides, but I can get away with sleeping on my back. It's just not 100% as comfortable. But anyways, let's take these out. That looks promising. Okay, good so far. Let's see these. I got a bit tangled. I'm not sure what happened there. This one came out a little weird. Oh, it smells good. Okay. I would say that worked really well, actually. It's kind of like the overnight blowout method where you just take 2 or 3, but more socks all around your head, which is a bit easier to roll, in my opinion, in more sections, especially if you have some layers. I think it works a little bit better with short to medium hair. It honestly looks pretty good. And this method was just very easy for me to do because my rolling and wrapping abilities are kind of limited. So this one was really like quick and easy to do. I think I did my hair in like last night in like 5 minutes. Did not take very long at all. I don't want to comb it out too much because I feel like it'll probably fall on its own anyways. I feel like I'm kind of tempted to cut bangs. I just kind of feel like I want bangs again. I'm not sure if I should cut them. Anyways, I'm really happy with this result. I think it works very well, especially for my hair length and like the layers that I have and stuff. So far, I think this one is my favorite for my hair and my abilities. Okay, this and the side part looks really good, at least from the front. That looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, just did that with socks.
The next method I wanted to compare was unicorn curls. This method was super popular and I do remember getting pretty results from it, but it had been a while since I had done it. So starting again with the middle part, I put one of my long socks on top of my head against my part, and this is where you start almost French braiding again. Just like the crisscross method, you take one small section of hair and wrap it all the way around the sock so that it's back on the same side it came from, and you hold that in place while you take another small section from the other side and wrap it around the sock in the other direction. Then again, you start incorporating hair to each section and go all the way down the back of your head. When you get to the end, you keep wrapping the sections around the sock in opposite directions and secure it with a hair tie. Unfortunately, you can't really see what I'm doing, so hopefully that makes sense.
Good morning. This is what I'm looking like this morning. This actually held up really well. I thought it might get loosened up, but still pretty intact. It's like a tiny bit loose, but not much. I thought like this top part might come out, but it didn't. So that's good. So we're gonna see what we got today. That looks pretty. My hair looks really like smooth. Just gonna shake out the roots. These waves look so nice and it's voluminous too. I do want to try to change my part again. Very pretty. It's like so romantic, like very soft waves. These came out immediately looking very nice and wearable, and it's not too hard to wrap, although it did take me 2 tries because the first time I was just remembering how to do it, but I was still able to wrap my hair in like 5 minutes. I'm pleased with this result. So far this is my favorite for like loose waves, I think. Yay.
So the next method I wanted to test is technically the same sock curls as the first one I tried, but I have seen people on TikTok do this a variety of different ways, so I wanted to try it again, but this time by doing the curls on top of my head. I thought this might work better for my length of hair to get more curls in it. Technically, I've seen people do this as just one big curl on top of their head, but I didn't have much faith in being able to do it that well, so I went for 2. It's the exact same technique as the first method, but bringing your hair and the sock upwards and then wrapping your hair around the sock and securing on top of your head. Honestly, it's a bit more challenging this way, so there was a bit of a learning curve here, and I had to redo the curls a couple of times until I felt it was secure enough.
It's been about 5 hours. I'm really nervous for how this one's gonna turn out. I'm not sure if I really wrapped it well at all, so let's just see how it went. I think I wrapped it the wrong way. I wrapped it kind of like towards my face. So the other way I think would have been a little better. Definitely we need to practice more with this one. Not the best result. I definitely appreciate the volume though. I just parted my hair because I realized recently I think I like a side part better on myself. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, so I wanted to try one more time, and I kind of combined 2 methods that I already tried before. I mean, it's really the same method, just wrapping the hair around the sock, but I did 2 on the bottom and 2 on top this time. So I'm not putting all the hair into just like one sock on one side, one sock on the other side. I thought this might give me better results. I didn't record it because I just kind of randomly decided to try, and it's in the daytime. I've had them in for about 4.5 hours, so not super long, but hopefully enough to give me some good results. Let's see. Okay, that's looking good. And I really took my time to wrap my hair kind of as nicely as I could get it and to like really smooth it down. I'm nervous for the top ones. And I did use like these like kind of fuzzy socks. So I see a lot of people using thicker socks for this method. Like I'll just try to like separate first. It smells so good because I just washed my hair today and I really like oiled my hair down. Okay, that's looking really nice. Obviously the top looks very flat though, but I think I am going to do a side part again. So that would help with this kind of flatness right on top. It is very pretty, but the top did come up quite flat. It looks a little weird. I had to do the side part quite deep, so it kind of covers that. Probably not the best technique for the ones I did on top, but it's just a matter of practice, I guess. Smooth it back. The wrapping the hair around the sock definitely gives you like very pretty curls. And I think it came out really nice. I actually didn't know about that method at all until recently, so I think it's a good one to have.
Okay, so after all this testing and trial and error, I decided to rank the different techniques I tried based on my results, how pretty I think the result is, the difficulty level of the curls, and wearability of the curls for day-to-day life. Here is my ranking out of 4 total methods. In 4th place, I have crisscross heatless curls. In 3rd place, sock curls. In 2nd place, sock rollers. And in 1st place, unicorn curls. Of course, with some more practice, any of these methods could probably give beautiful results. So if you have any tips for me or any other methods I should try, please let me know, and let me know your favorite method as well. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.